Hawaii, the land of paradise. For decades, it has been the dream destination. The kind of place you look on a postcard and see, well, wow, this must be nice.
Oh wow, it does look very nice, Blake.
But flying there wasn't always easy. Since the dawn of air travel, pilots and airlines have aspired to conquer the vast Pacific Ocean. Flights could take days or cost a fortune. That's kind of scary, like, now that I think about it. As Hawaiian Airlines grew, so did advancements in technology and their fleet. In April of last year, they took delivery of Boeing's sleekest and quietest aircraft, the 787 Dreamliner. This state-of-the-art jet is fitted with a cabin designed to reflect Hawaiian culture and aesthetics, creating an immersive experience for travelers. But the true star of the show? Their brand new business class seat, the Leihoku Suite. Yes, with a closing door, offers an unparalleled level of comfort, arguably the best business class seat in the United States, and by far the most luxury way to travel to the islands. That's not scary, that's tropical. Without saying anything more, welcome back to Chezz Aviation, and let's dive in. You get it because it's like an ocean. You have to like dive in because the water and like tropical and like Hawaii, whatever. I don't care anymore. Well, call me Steven Spielberg. That intro was insane, and of course, welcome back to Chezz Aviation. I know it's been a long time, but welcome to Kona International Airport, where we're going to check in for our flight at the Hawaiian Airlines business class counter. Since I had no checked bags, there was no need in me using the dedicated business class line, so I think it's time for us to head through security and brief today's flight. With boarding pass in hand, let's grab a cup of coffee at the Premier Club and go over today's itinerary. First up, a quick inter-island hop to Honolulu aboard Hawaiian's rare Boeing 717. From there, we'll board their brand new 787-9 Dreamliner in the luxurious Leihoku Suite for an over 2,500-mile journey all the way to Los Angeles. So, without further ado, let's pick up the journey in Honolulu. Just like that, welcome to Honolulu, and as we arrive, we're greeted by ANA's massive Airbus A380, the world's largest passenger plane, painted, if you hadn't already guessed it, like a sea turtle. And fun fact, ANA operates 3 of these aircraft exclusively on the Tokyo to Honolulu route. It's the second most busy international route in the US after JFK to London, making it a rare and iconic sight. As we make our way to the lounge, well, I probably shouldn't even call it a lounge just yet. Let's take a moment to admire the charm of Honolulu's open-air airport. There's something so special about watching the unique aircraft from all over the world arrive to serve this tropical paradise. And now, as we finally reach the lounge, again using that word very lightly, we'll dive into what it actually offers in just a bit.
You was here earlier?
Yeah, I was. I had to go get something, but I'm back, so. Okay.
I remember.
Hawaiian's Premier Club is nice for business class passengers, but pretty underwhelming. Just pretzels, coffee, and soft drinks. While the seating, power outlets, and fast Wi-Fi were helpful during my layover, I much preferred exploring Honolulu's unique airport instead of sitting in an overly crowded, hot room. However, with the new merger between Alaska and Hawaiian, business class passengers will soon access Alaska's much better lounges with full buffets, barista service, a bar, and concierge support. A brand new lounge is set to open at HNL in late 2026, so that should be very exciting. Now as we board, let's have a look inside the configuration of our brand new 787-9 Dreamliner. The aircraft seats a total of 300 passengers across 3 cabins. Up front, there are 34 Leihoku Suites arranged in a 1-2-1 configuration, giving every business class passenger direct aisle access and a sliding door for added privacy. One downside, there's only one dedicated lavatory for the entire business class cabin, which can mean longer wait times. Behind the second set of doors, you'll find 79 extra comfort seats offering additional legroom and 178 standard economy seats, all arranged in a 3-3-3 layout. And don't worry, there's no shortage of bathrooms in the back of the plane. Welcome on board the Hawaiian Airlines 787 Dreamliner. First impressions, not only does the Leihoku Suite live up to its name, but this might be the most beautiful cabin I have ever stepped into. It truly feels like a slice of paradise. From the soft lighting and calming island-inspired colors to the wood accents and even fresh flowers, every detail has been very thoughtfully designed. Bravo Hawaiian, it's the small details that really matter, and that especially shows on a unique aircraft like this. Now, not only do the economy seats look comfortable, but I'm very happy to see that the Hawaiian theme continues towards the back of the plane. And look at those crisp 4K TV screens at every single economy seat. Now that should be normalized. And we can't forget that the 787 Dreamliner is known for its very futuristic all-glass cockpit. Now look at all those screens in a digital layout. That truly is the future of avionics. Now that the safety video is rolling, we are ready to push back and lift off over the stunning beaches of Honolulu. Once we're in the air, I will walk you through the features of the Leihoku Suite, so do not hesitate to enjoy our takeoff off of Honolulu's famous reef runway. So, the Leihoku Suite, it's Hawaiian's version of the Adient Aerospace Ascent Seat, customized with island-inspired colors and textures to feel even more, well, you guessed it, Hawaiian. To your left, you're going to find your seat controls with preset modes for lounging and lie-flat sleeping, along with a small storage nook that holds your headphones and even includes a mirror. There's also a USB port, universal outlet, wireless charging pad, reading lamp, and even your own television remote. On the right, you'll find an adjustable armrest and a literature pocket. In front is your tray table, which conveniently slides out of the way if you need to move mid-meal. That is a wonderful perk in the design. And don't forget the pillow and blanket for added comfort. But one area that can be improved, the entertainment system. Though it is a 4K screen, the movie selection is pretty limited, and I ended up having to watch the Weird Al Yankovic film, and that took some digging. At least there is a high-quality moving map, but in the meantime, they need better contracts to play more mainstream films. So let's close up that door and get started. Even though Hawaiian handed out the menu for the wrong route, it turned out to be the same, so let's dig in. Service began with a classic island touch, Mauna Loa macadamia nuts, followed by my personal favorite, passion orange guava juice, and oh boy, you know I'm about to abuse the free drink policy in Hawaiian Airlines First Class. For the main course, I was served a coconut and lemongrass braised chicken, paired with eggplant and Israeli couscous. On the side, a refreshing yuzu potato salad, and of course, a Hawaiian ube sweet roll to round it all out. That said, our dessert was a Okinawan sweet potato cake paired with a cup of Lion's Hawaiian coffee, a perfect finish to a flavorful in-flight dining experience. I'm sorry it wasn't the pig with the apple in the mouth that you saw in the thumbnail, but we're gonna work that out. As we begin our descent into Los Angeles, I take a moment to soak in this once-in-a-lifetime sunset and admire the stunning cabin one last time. Oh boy, am I gonna miss this Dreamliner. Not only is Hawaiian mimicking the sunset inside the cabin, but they also copied Emirates and put stars on the ceiling. As the crew comes through one final time with the snack service, pretzels and the iconic Honolulu Cookie Company shortbread were passed out. And of course, before landing, I couldn't resist testing out the fully flat bed with a fully closing door in the all-new Leihoku Suite. Welcome to Los Angeles, and before I rate my flight, let's talk about how I scored such a great deal. I booked this trip using 80,000 American Express reward points, which I transferred directly to Hawaiian Airlines, something that unfortunately is no longer possible after the Alaska merger. Those points covered both segments of my entire journey, including the short hop to Honolulu, as well as this new flight on the 787 Dreamliner. That said, there are still some sweet spots. On less popular days, you can still find business class redemptions for just 35 to 40,000 Hawaiian miles one way. So if you ever want to buy some Hawaiian miles, it is a great purchase. Flexibility is key when searching, and remember, right now you can still book Alaska Airlines flights via Hawaiian, so there are many routes to choose from. While both Hawaiian Miles and Alaska's mileage plan offer great value, you can no longer transfer Amex points directly to Hawaiian. So, if you're looking out to save on future flights, especially with the One World Alliance, keep an eye out for the all-new Alaska Airlines Atmos reward program that is going to be changing the industry. And look out for the new Atmos Summit card. It is a card that I 100% recommend getting if you live either in Hawaii, on the West Coast, or one of Alaska's hub cities. There are some great benefits, and it's a lower annual fee than most other premium cards. So now, let's talk about the comfort of the flight. With that being said, it's time for the infamous chezz Aviation Sky Rank for the 787 Leihoku Suite. Legroom, 8 out of 10. Recline, 10 out of 10 because, you know, it's a flat bed. Seat, 8 out of 10 in general. Footwell was super small. Could really be improved. That was the only main drawback of the seat design. So 4 out of 10 in that section. IFE entertainment, I'm going to give it a 4 out of 10 because it has amazing potential. That 4K screen is so crisp, but there's just nothing great to watch. Food, 8 out of 10. It felt rather redundant, nothing special about it being exactly Hawaiian. Beverages, 10 out of 10. They have Mai Tais. They got, you know, my favorite addiction in the entire world being passion orange guava juice, which I had 5 glasses of, by the way, but we can get into that in a different video. Service, 7 out of 10. It was great, but here is the one upside of their older aircraft, the A330. The A330 only has 18 business class seats compared to the 34 suites on this new aircraft with the same amount of business class flight attendants. That means on the A330, you're getting much more of a personal service experience like your personal Hawaiian butler, versus on this plane, it's more of task management. They're trying to get things done. Nothing feels personal. There were no conversations with the crew. That is why I recommend their older plane, purely from the standpoint of service. Ground service, 10 out of 10. The lounge staff were super nice. Everybody on the ground wanted to help and showed a true sense of urgency with getting you to your destination on time. And finally, even though there was no Starlink during this trip, I'm going to give Wi-Fi a 10 out of 10 because now the entirety of the Hawaiian Airlines fleet has Starlink Wi-Fi, which is the fastest Wi-Fi in the sky. Give some props to the big Elon for that, and hopefully we can see some more Starlink soon now that it is rolling out on Alaska Airlines as well. Finally, the one big fat elephant in the room that you guys have all been waiting for. What's going to happen to the Hawaiian 787? Well, you see, Even though Hawaiian is losing the 787, the Leihoku Suite is here to stay. Alaska Airlines has taken the planes from Hawaiian as part of their merger deal. They're going to repaint the planes in the all-new Alaska Airlines global livery and begin flights to Europe starting next summer of 2026, with flights to Rome, Iceland, and London directly from Seattle with the brand new Leihoku Suite. So don't worry, the routes are only getting more premium from here, even though they're not going to be going to Hawaii. I can guarantee you that Alaska is going to keep the quality control just as high as Hawaiian standard. So that brings us to the end of our journey on the brand new Hawaiian Airlines 787 Dreamliner Leihoku Suite. I'm sure you enjoyed it, and I can't wait to see more routes on this plane soon. This is only the beginning, guys, trust me, and I'm so excited to be back here on Chezz Aviation after such a long break. So, if you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, leave a comment. This is my dream to be able to explore aviation and film as one consistent hobby. So as I always say, whether it's day or night for you, thank you for choosing to watch Chezz Aviation, and I'll see you next time.